Hello, fellow truth seekers. Welcome to Don't Dim to Fit In. My name is Maggie, and I'm so glad you're here. I just want to let you know that you are loved, you are protected, and you are not alone. So, what has been on my mind and my heart today is something that's called ambiguous grief. Now, I don't know if anyone's heard of that before. I have not heard of that until I actually went through it. And then I looked it up. So it's okay. So basically, what it is when you grieve someone, persons. In my case, it was a bunch of people that they're not actually dead, but they're no longer in your life. So it's kind of like this big tower, like this big shocking thing where you're used to someone being in your life for a certain period of time. You know, you're just like seeing them every day, talking to them every day. Maybe in my case, I was like married and I had like in-laws and stuff, or earlier in my life, it was a family member, you know, whoever it is for you. Like you're used to them being in your life, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're gone, and like you never see them again. So it's like it's like they're dead to you, but they're still somewhere out there on this earth, and they're still living, breathing, but you still have to go through that like grieving process, and you still go through all of the stages of grief. And I don't know all of them like offhand or anything, but I did go through all of that. So I feel like nobody's talking about this. And at first I'm like, am I crazy? Like I feel like I'm going through all of these stages of grief, but nobody died. But I like shockingly lost a bunch of people in my life. Ever since I was little, I had been constantly abandoned by family members, by friends, by like with relationships, marriages, all of these things. And recently, which was kind of like the catalyst to my awakening and on my spiritual journey, was my current divorce. And I lost, not only my husband, but I lost like his entire family, which I was very, very close to, right? So they were like my family too. So I found myself being completely alone. I have my own children and things like that, but like being alone in this journey, trying to figure out like, okay, what do I do now? And luckily I found God, and I found my purpose and things like that. But it was a process. So if anyone is out there and you're in this spot where you're just kind of like you're in the dark right now, and you're thinking, well, first of all, what is this and why am I feeling this? Well, it's normal, and it's called ambiguous grief, and it's okay, and you're going to be okay. I had to seek therapy, so that might be a choice for you. Like if you believe in therapy, or if you want to get therapy, that's a choice. But not everybody believes in that, so that's okay too. But prayer helped me a lot too, so that's another choice if you want to do that. It's totally up to you, but yeah, so maybe just doing like some research on what grief is and like how to get through it, how to change your energy, different things that you can do. Being creative really helped me. I didn't know that I could be creative, so I just really tapped into that. I started doing things like drawing and painting and just anything. I started making bracelets, just anything that I could do to be creative. I'm gonna take a sip of tea. I have my dinosaur cup. I'm figuring out what my inner child really likes to do. So, and my inner child likes dinosaur cups. But it was a real thing, just feeling that grief. Really, like, it's a lot to process, and it's really, really hard. So I just want you to know that, like, if you're in that spot right now and it seems like it's really dark, it's gonna be okay. I want you to know that it's gonna be okay, that you will get through this. And I know that you'll get through this because I got through this. And I got through this like completely alone. So if I can get through this, you can get through this. So, your higher power is going to help you. God, source, whoever you subscribe to, your higher power is going to help you. There's counseling, if you've got like friends and stuff that can help you. I found that really just doing a lot of shadow work and finding self-love, that helped me as well. And I really found out later that really what was happening was that God was helping me, right? I wasn't supposed to be there anyway. I didn't know that at the time. At the time, I just thought, wow, like, why is this happening to me? But now I can look back and I can see that it was happening for me. And, it is a beautiful thing, because if I wasn't taken out of that environment, out of that situation, out of that toxicity, XYZ, I wouldn't have woken up. I wouldn't have started healing. I wouldn't have started my spiritual journey. I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't be as healed as I am now. I would still be in that darkness, and I wouldn't be going more towards the light. So, I do believe that it happened for a very particular purpose. And today I am walking and living in my purpose, and I'm walking and living in faith. So it definitely happened for me. It was hard to see that when it was happening, but hold on. I promise you that everything does happen for a reason. So if you're in the thick of it, if you're in like this big, tornado, just realize that, if something is meant for you, it will always be for you. So the harder that you try to like hold on to something that isn't meant for you, the harder it's going to be, right? So for me, in my experience, when I decided to just let it go, and I decided to just like, okay, I surrender. And I'm just going to go, I'm going to give it to God. I'm going to give it to the universe. Things just started to get easier. And I just went with the flow. And so anyway, that's been on my heart and my mind, and I really just wanted to share that. Hopefully that helps somebody. I just feel like we don't talk about it enough, that stuff's really hard to get through. So, yeah. Okay. All right. So let's pull some cards. Let's see what Spirit has for us. I'd like to ask like how we can, if there's any advice on how to deal with the ambiguous grief, or, what Spirit can give us advice on. So I've got this deck here. It's called Raise Your Vibration Oracle by Kyle Gray. And, it's just got some really cool stuff on it. So I'm going to start with that. And so just do a little bit of shuffling. And I hope everyone's feeling magical today. I feel like every day I feel pretty magical. And, I do have tough days as well. I just choose to live in gratitude. And speaking of that, what are you grateful for today? I usually pick like at least 3 to 5 things that I'm grateful for today, but that can kind of be a little overwhelming for some people. So if you can just choose one thing every single day that you're grateful for, and just like speak it out loud or write it down, that'll help you. It helped me. It changed my life, actually. So yeah. Today I was pretty grateful for, well, it rained here today, and I really like rainy days because I feel like I can stay in my pajamas most of the day. So that's like one small thing that I was pretty grateful for. So, all right, let's get a Raise Your Vibration card here. My ear's ringing. My right ear's ringing. Spirit's like, do you really think you can stay in your pajamas all day? Yes, I can. So, I mean, I work from home, so why not, right? All right, let's Raise your vibration. What can we do to raise our vibration? Oop, okay, let's see. All right. This says, I am grateful for the earth. I am grateful for the earth. Look how pretty that is. So, I feel like with this card, there's flowers and like trees and leaves and stuff. So, I'm grateful for the earth. So, probably go outside, take a walk, go look at some trees, maybe hug a tree. I'm definitely a tree hugger. I'm one of those people. But it's, just go say hi to Mother Gaia, Maybe go look at some squirrels. Squirrels are actually very, very cute. I like squirrels. My dog, not so much. My dog likes to chase squirrels with me on like the other end of the leash. And my dog is like pretty big, so he likes to drag me along, and sometimes I fall. It's kind of funny though, but that's okay. So yeah, I am grateful for the earth. Isn't that funny? We're just talking about gratitude. I am grateful for the earth. Yeah. All right. What else? So you can raise your vibration through gratitude. Yeah. Through gratitude. Some of you probably, recycle and maybe have compost and all that good stuff. I was just talking to my daughter today about composting. She was like, we should compost. And I'm like, we should. Okay. And 3 cards came out. So we have, let your inner fire warm you, not burn you. Okay. Let your inner fire warm you, not burn you. All right. Look at that. So let your light shine, but don't get too fiery. Don't get too fiery. I am a Leo moon, so I have that like Leo fire sign or whatever, and so I have to be careful not to do that because my light will shine, but like sometimes I get a little spicy, so I have to make sure that it doesn't like burn me or other people. So that advice is for me too. Okay, we have I make way for miracles. Oh, I love this, and it's like a door. It looks like a kind of like a Willy Wonka hallway door, right? So look at that. I make way for miracles. I have seen so many miracles. I really have. I mean, I'm kind of a miracle. Well, I mean, we're all a miracle, right? So I quit drinking, and I never thought I could drink. Like, I never thought I could quit drinking. I used to like have to drink every day. I have a huge problem with it, and I've been sober for like over a couple years now, and like that's a miracle to me. The fact that every day I get up and I'm like, well, first of all, I thank God for me being sober, but I mean that's a miracle. So, but there's so many other miracles I see like on a daily basis. It's incredible. So if you don't believe in miracles, I bet you if you start looking for miracles every day, you'll find one. And by the way, you are a miracle. You are. Yeah, it's true. All right. So, and this says, I am protected by Source. I am protected by Source. Yeah. You are loved and you are protected. Yeah. And you're not alone. Just so you know. That's important. I love it. And I love the heart too. Look at the heart. Yeah. You're protected by Source. Yep. And if you're anything like me, you can feel it. You can always feel like that energy always around you. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay. That's awesome. All right. So I have a funny story about this deck right here. This is the Animal Spirit deck. And so I found this book. This is the Animal Spirit Guidebook, which I don't even know if they make this anymore. I was thrifting, and I've been thrifting for like a really long time. And I found this in a thrift store. And this was before I was like even into this kind of stuff. And I just, for some reason, I was like guided to pick it up, and I saw this eye, and I was like, what is that? And so I picked it up, and I started kind of looking through it, and I was like, this is so cool. And so I bought it just the book. I was thinking, oh, it's just a book, and I bought it. And then I started reading through it, and I realized it was like an oracle type deal, right? And so then later on, I got the deck, and I've been using it ever since. So I was like, it's pretty cool. It's gotten me through a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna pull 1 or 3 or whatever comes out. So I'm gonna see what Spirit has for us here. And I don't mind using the book because, like, I mean, intuitively, I'll read the card and feel like, okay, what is this telling me? But then I like to go to the book because, you know, I mean, these creators, they create a book for a reason, you know. So I'm gonna read it. It's a thing. Okay. They're beautiful cards too. They have some spirit cards in here. They're so pretty. Okay. All right, let's see. What we have here. Keep looking at this eye. The eye's looking at me. Looks like a dinosaur eye. It's a spirit dinosaur eye. Okay. Whoop. Okay. Oh. It's a butterfly. I don't know if y'all can see that I like butterflies. I have butterfly necklace. I have butterfly back here. Don't dim to fit ins. Logo is a butterfly. But butterfly, I mean, typically, butterflies are a symbol of transformation. They're a symbol of rebirth. So yeah, I mean, you know, the caterpillar, they stay in that cocoon for so long. Just, you know, for me, it was like I was in that cocoon just like doing all that shadow work and healing and working on my like inner child wounds. I had mother wounds, father wounds, abandonment issues, trust issues. It's kind of like, who doesn't, right? But I mean, I feel like I had the whole scroll, the whole list of all those wounds. And so I spent so much time as the caterpillar. And then, boom, you come flying out, right? Ooh, you come flying out as this beautiful butterfly. So many of you could be coming out of your cocoon as this beautiful butterfly, right? And then I think it's normal. I think it's normal to have like that ambiguous grief, you know, to miss the people that left. I mean, you know, it's what I have learned in my healing is that yes, people hurt me, but people are also sick and suffering too, you know, and I hurt them too, right? So, you know, I made an amends for what I did, but I also like, now when I look at people who are hurting, or maybe like people who are projecting their wounds or whatever, I kind of look at them and I'm like, oh, you know, I see their inner child, and I see them as just kind of like a little wounded inner child, right? And it's like, man, I really want them to heal. You know, I really, really want them to heal. So I pray for them. I pray for people who have hurt me. Or I pray for, I don't even really like to say my enemies, but seemingly my enemies. I pray for them to go in and heal and find God and find their higher power, because, you know, everyone deserves that kind of love. Everyone deserves God's love. Everyone deserves self-love. Everyone deserves to feel whole, to feel happy, to feel healthy. I want everyone to feel that. I want everyone to be the butterfly. I want everyone to feel this way. I don't care what they did to me. I don't care how they feel about me. That's none of my business. everyone deserves to be the butterfly. Everyone. Yeah. I'm going to read the book. Let's see. Butterfly, butterfly. And I believe this is air. Let's see. Yeah, this is under air. Where are ya? I have notes in here too. On that, I made all these notes and like highlighted and stuff. Okay, so the butterfly means undergoing great change and transformation. And when in balance, you're cheerful and graceful. When out of balance, frustrated and fragile. So if you're feeling like very, very frustrated all the time, or if like whenever someone says anything to you, if you feel like you're going to fall apart at any moment, you might want to do a little bit of work. And then it says to bring into balance, just have a daily routine. So for me, my daily routine is I get up, I pray, I practice gratitude. I have other things I do, like I meditate, I listen to high vibrational stuff. But anyway, like just having a daily routine and having discipline. I had to learn discipline because before I was not disciplined. So yeah, that'll bring you back into balance. So if you're feeling frustrated and fragile, you might want to establish a daily routine because you deserve to be this butterfly. You do. And you can do it because I believe in you. Yeah. This is awesome. Okay. Cool. All right, I think that's good from that deck. I think that's all that Spirit wanted to say there. Okay, let's do Sign of the Times. I love this because I feel like we've got like a little Willy Wonka theme going here because like we have had this, like the Willy Wonka door, and now this is like, ooh, reminds me of Willy Wonka. And I'm glad they made a remake of that because when I say Willy Wonka, it's not the original from like the 70s. They have I think they have the Johnny Depp one now, so everybody knows what Willy Wonka is. That's cool. Alright. Here we go. Alright, let's... I love all the different creators and the artists and stuff when they make these decks. It's phenomenal. So much talent. It's awesome. Okay. Here we go. Alright, let's get a couple cards here. Alright, Spirit, what do my truth seekers need to know for their highest and greatest good? For their highest and greatest good. Oops. Alright, I'm going to get some oil for my hands. This is holy oil. Seemingly holy oil. I got it on Amazon, so I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Alright, here we go. What do my truth seekers need to know? I keep looking at the butterflies back there. Like, we got a butterfly thing. Okay, well, I guess I should have some patience, huh? Can I get a card, Spirit, please? Okay, cool, thank you. Okay, we've got got smiley face, joy, and then we've got stars, divine guidance. Oh, and I love that this is like a Christmas theme too, because the holidays are right around the corner. So this just goes along with, you know, this one too. You're protected by source, right? So you've got, yeah, you've got divine guidance, right? So like obviously spirit is around you. You're being divinely guided. Your steps are divinely guided. Part of my prayer in the morning is I do ask God to divinely guide my steps and to show me how I can be helpful to others in the way that, you know, that spirit wants me to be helpful to others. And I do truly believe that my steps are guided and your steps are being divinely guided as well. And you are the star, because there is a star up there. I love that. Oh my gosh, 33 is the number. Look at that. 33 is that number. It's beautiful. And smiley face, joy. Yeah, just do the things that bring you joy. I kept hearing, this morning, dance with life. Dance with life. So like, do something that brings up your energy. Like whether that's literally dancing or, you know, if you play music, like do something that it's going to uplift your spirit, right? Whatever brings you joy. If it's being creative, if it's running, if it's speaking, if it's, you know, writing. Did I say writing? If it's painting, if it's playing an instrument, like whatever brings you joy. Playing with your kids, playing with your pets, whatever. Spirit wants you to have more joy. Yeah. You know, worrying and praying both take the same amount of energy, except one does something really good and one doesn't really do anything at all. I'll let you figure out which is which. Praying does something really good. That's been my experience. The only thing that worrying has ever gotten me is just stress and confusion, like 7 of Cups energy. So praying has gotten me out of my head and being helpful to others and in my purpose and all kinds of good stuff, and in the energy of joy. So do something that's going to uplift your spirit. It's going to be awesome. All right. I love it. I love this for you guys. I love this for you guys. This is beautiful. I really think that this is the message. Maybe just one. Let's get one spirit card, and then this is going to be a short one, guys. It's okay, you know? You never know, right? You never know. All right, I'm going to get a spirit message. A couple spirit messages, and then we'll go. Oh, this is upside down. Ah, my beautiful butterflies. I love it. Oh, I got goosebumps. Do you ever just like see, like go outside and just see butterflies or lightning bugs or something? Ah, I love when that happens. This morning I kept hearing birds chirping outside my window, and I don't always see that. That doesn't always happen. But when it does, it's awesome. I notice. And make sure you're taking the time to notice those little things, right? I think sometimes we get so busy that we don't notice the little things. Don't get so busy that you don't notice the little things. Take the time to notice the little things. Yeah. All right, let's get a couple, oops. Let's get a couple spirit messages. All right, Spirit, what do my truth seekers need to know for their highest and greatest good. Highest and greatest good. Good. All right. No matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self-worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and you will do this. Yes. All right, I got a bell. You can and will do this. You got this. Yes. You got this. No matter how hard it gets, it's okay. You know what? If you can change your mindset and be like, you know what? This is just a test. It's okay. It's just a test. I got this. You'll get through it. I believe in you. God believes in you. Believe in yourself. You got this. All right. Well, that was the message. I appreciate y'all being here. And until next time, bye.